Hey, what's going on, y'all? Salandia Hammond here, affectionately known as Suhan Baby. And while you guys are jumping on, I am going to check my live just to make sure that you can hear me well. And then also I want to offer up an apology. I am going to order a green screen so that yeah, you can hear me, so that we don't have this cheesy look. I just want to spend about 7 minutes with you to tell you how to get some funding for your real estate deals. You know, I've been sharing different tips on how you can get into the real estate game. I guess I need to look up here at this camera. This is crazy. But if you're just coming on, I would love for you to share the broadcast, 7-minute broadcast to tell you how to get funding for your real estate deal, whether it's land, whether it's residential, whether it's commercial. I just want to share a free resource where you can find a bunch of lenders and a bunch of information. And also, if you need your handheld, you need somebody to walk you through this stuff, we also have a real estate course. So I'm about to show you a video that I recorded, but I am here live right now. So if you have questions, feel free to ask your questions and I will answer your questions. But before we get into that video on how you can find your lenders, I want to show you a quick 30-second, no, it's not even 30-second, 24-second commercial, and then I'm going to get into that video with you. Here we go.
Did you or a loved one spend 30 consecutive days at Camp Lejeune from 1953 to 1987? If you answered yes, you may be entitled to compensation for toxic waters that have caused serious health issues and deaths. It costs nothing to see if you qualify for compensation. Call the SAB Law Group at 843-355-5349 or visit sablaw.com for more information.
All right, so that was that quick commercial. Today is, so y'all know that I am live right now in case you're catching it. It is February 24th, 9:56 a.m. And as promised, I want to show you a quick 5-minute video to tell you how you can get funding for residential property, land, commercial, whatever it is. I've got a free resource where you can go and find funding, okay? And again, if you need a little bit of handholding, you are more than welcome to check out our course at moneywithrealestate.com. So here is that video. You got any questions, drop them below. I'll answer them. I'll be here with you for the next 10 minutes. Let's go. Hey everybody, wanted to share this information from biggerpockets.com in case you are looking for contractors, you're looking for financiers for your deals. This is a great place to look. In the course, we have stated where you can use that calculator to calculate the numbers to make sure it makes sense for you. But this is another great thing that you can use. A lot of you have expressed how do you get financing and how do you find contractors? And while we have those videos in the course, this is another avenue on which you can take. If you look directly at the top of the screen here where it says network, you can click on network and you can actually search for real estate agents, mortgage lenders, hard money lenders, insurance companies, contractors, investment companies, build your team, all of that great stuff. This is a really great resource to use. It is free. So if you're looking for mortgage lenders, you would just simply go and click on mortgage lenders. And as you can see, here are listings of different mortgage lenders. Now, from my understanding, Bigger Pockets is not endorsing people, but this gives you like a Rolodex of different people you can use. And as you can see, the list goes on and on and on. Some of these display their rates. You can actually call these lenders and find out what's going on, interview them, make sure that they fit your scenario. Again, make sure they fit your scenario before you have them pulling your credit report. You can look for conventional lenders, lenders who loan for rental loans. Let's go back to the top. Short-term rentals. Some of you may be doing Airbnb, hard money, commercial, private lenders. So there's so much private lending events. There's so much that can be found here. One of the lenders that I'm going through right now is Kyvie. I think that's how you pronounce it. And they will lend to first-time, from my understanding, they will lend to beginner investors. So you may want to check them out. Again, ask a bunch of questions and what have you. Another lender that I'm using, and I think I saw them on here. Let's go to hard money, is Rehab Wallet. Let's see if they're on there. I don't see them on here. I saw them on another list, but Rehab Wallet, and they loan to all 50 states. So this is another source that you guys can look at to find lenders. Now, let's go back to network. You can actually go, let's look up hard money lenders. Maybe they're on this list, Rehab Wallet. Click on hard money lenders. You can actually put in your state. Of course, everybody knows I'm in the state of South Carolina. So I'm going to look up South Carolina and hit find lenders. And boom, there are the lenders. So you can find out, if they cater to what you need, to make sure before you have them running credit. Some hard money lenders do not run credit. And there's Rehab Wallet right there. I highly recommend them. A really great lender for quick money and for a short amount of time. And you can see the different forum posts, I guess people who's posted saying how they feel about the type of lender. So as you can see, they've got several pages of hard money lenders. They've got 8 pages of hard money lender recommendation in the state of South Carolina. And this tells you what a hard money loan is. Of course, if you are going through the course, as I suggest you do more than once, you will understand what a hard money lender is. So these are the strategies when using it. Questions. They even have questions for you to ask. So not only do we have a video in the group of questions to ask your lenders, here on Bigger Pockets, they're saying these are things that you should ask your hard money lenders. So guys, the deals are out there to be made, even though you're maybe a beginner investor, or maybe you've done 2 or 3 deals. They're out there to be made. With a beginner investor, you may have to pay a little more. What do I mean by pay a little more? I mean your interest rate may be a little higher, or you may have to pay more in points because they are taking a chance on you. But once you've established a relationship, it's good to go. You can then seek lower interest rates and lower points. So, but you won't know unless you do the homework. So we can go back to network. And again, if you're looking up contractors, this is a great way to find contractors as well in your area. So free resource, Bigger Pockets is phenomenal. I'm encouraging you to go through the course material in our course more than once. Use the resources that have been provided for you. A lot of those resources are free. And the reason why I try to put as many free resources into the course as I can is because I know that you guys are beginners and you may be starting with a limited amount of funding. So that is it for this. I hope you find this very helpful, and I hope more importantly that you employ the techniques given to you in this course so that you can enjoy a lifetime of financial and time freedom and be able to provide homes to families. All right, guys. So I have someone that says they miss the site name. Again, I'm Solandia Hammond, aka Suham Baby, with Suham.com and moneywithrealestate.com. The site that I was teaching my students was from biggerpockets.com. Biggerpockets.com. If you are on here live with me right now and you have any questions, I got 2 minutes that I would love to dedicate to you. Now, there are many different ways that you can finance real estate, right? You got seller financing, you got subject to financing, you have deals where you can do lease options, you have rent to own. There's so many different ways that you can do a deal. You can pay for it cash, or you can finance it with hard money lenders, private money lenders. You can borrow money from your 401k. You can borrow money from friends and family. You can go to your local credit union and local banks, which is a great idea. You can use hard money lenders. So many different ways to finance a deal. You can use your tax refunds. You can use an inheritance that you might have received. You can sell a house and use those funds. It's just so many different ways. No excuses as to why you cannot get into the game. I shared some stats on my page on yesterday. And again, drop your question if you got one. I shared some stats on my page last night. I bought 2 lots. Each lot was a 0.6 of an acre. So combined, they made 1.2 acre. And I bought those 2 lots 2 years ago. It was $5,500. So what is 5,500 divided by 2? What is that, like 2,700, I think, or 2,750? So if we broke it down by lot, right? 2,750 per lot. The taxes on the lot was $93 a year. I bought 2 of them. So therefore, I ended up paying taxes $186 a year. Never had to cut the lot. Never had to do anything for it. Matter of fact, it has some trees on it. 2 years later, 3 weeks ago, maybe might be 4 weeks ago, we did a closing with my realtor, Maggie Cooper, and we sold those lots for $20,000. Here's the thing. The buyer originally only wanted to purchase 1 lot, and I had the lots listed for a 11,500 each, which comes to $23,000. Mind you, now I only paid $5,500 for both lots, but the buyer only wanted to buy 1 lot, and I was interested in selling just 1 lot. But I said, you know what? Why don't you get both lots, and I'll sweeten the deal. We'll go down to 20K. Buyer snapped it up. So what am I saying? I bought land, didn't have to do anything with it. Some of you get income taxes that's $3, $4, $5, $6, $7, $8, $9, $10,000. Some of you have a 401k. Some of you have family that will loan you the money. Some of you have great credit where you can go into a bank and borrow $5,500, $6,000. Here's what I can tell you. In 2 years, I sold that property, the land, the real estate, for $20K after purchasing it only for $55,000. There's no way in the world a bank is going to pay me those kind of returns, ROI, return on investment. It's not going to freaking happen. I'm not for sure that the stock market will do it either. I'm not versed in the stock market, so I'm not going to really speak against it or for it. However, I love real estate, stuff that I can touch, smell, see, eat if I want. If I wanted to eat the dirt, I can eat the dirt, But that's just something I want to put into your brain housing groups to get you thinking about how you can start to generate some extra income. So someone says, do I need a realtor's license to flip? Absolutely not. You do not need a realtor's license to be an investor like myself, to go and buy properties and buy and fix them up and rent them out. It's called the buy and hold method. You don't need a realtor's license to buy houses and flip them. Some states do require some type of paperwork for wholesaling, but not all of them do. Sheena Mullins is the wholesale queen. You guys can look her up, Sheena Mullins. Drop the name Sue Ham if you decide to buy her course, and you'll get a huge discount. Drop my name, Sue Ham, and you'll get a huge discount. Let's see, do we have any other questions? Thank you, Giraffe, for tagging a few people and letting them know about this. If you're on this, share this video. This is your chance to ask me a question if you got a question, because typically I charge a consultation fee, right? But I do a lot of free videos, and they're on my Facebook page as well as my YouTube channel at Sue Ham. A lot of free videos. You can also check out a free webinar that we have coming up March 5th, where I'm going to be talking about how to find properties, how to fund properties. And if you want to become a landlord, or if you want to hire a property manager, I'll tell you how to do that as well. And that's happening March 5th, absolutely free. But what I wanted to do today was just put out information of a resource that has probably thousands of lenders, whether it's for a conventional loan, whether it's hard money loan, whether it's personal loans, whatever. It's free, and all you got to do is just go there. And they've got a lot of information that's very helpful in the investing process. But if you need someone like a mentor to hold your hand, then I am here. Yes, thank you for all the information. You are so welcome. You must be watching this video in my group. That's why it's not pulling up your name, but thank you for tuning in. All I'm asking you guys in exchange for giving you great resources, I give you great stuff, not fluff. I've been teaching and sharing great information for over a decade online. All I ask is that you share the video. That's it. That's it. Help somebody else. Help this video to grow legs so that people can see it. Any other questions? Any other questions? Any other questions? I'll be coming on. Thank you, LaRonda, fellow investor. Thank you for such great information. You are more than welcome. guys, I think I also said that, you can do subject twos where you take over the payments of somebody's mortgage. Put your name on the deed and take over the payment, where there's no cash, no credit needed, no collateral needed, right? You're just helping somebody out that could be going through a divorce, that could be going through a foreclosure, that could be going through a sickness, that could just be going through headaches and don't want the property anymore. And you could step in and be somebody's saving grace and take over the property with a subject to, and just start making the mortgage payments, and put a tenant in there if you so desire. So there's so many different ways, creative financing, that you can do, and and whatnot. Don't let it be an excuse. I share what I do. I don't speak in theory. I speak from actual practice, the things that I do. So I have a couple of mentors. I think that every mentor should have a mentor. I have a couple of mentors. I actually have 3 mentors that I study under. And, there's so many different ways to get into real estate, so many different ways to get money with real estate. So, hey, Linda, what's going on with you? When you say hard money loans, what do that come with? Hard money loans are short-term lenders, right? But some of them do lend for 30 years. With hard money loans, most of them, the ones I deal with, lend to you based on the asset. The asset being, for me, in my case, that single family house, that duplex, that triplex, or that quad. Most times they are not looking at your credit. They do not require any tax forms. They're just basically looking at a bank statement. And when they're looking at your bank statement, I don't even really know if they're looking for reserves or not. They're probably basically just seeing that you have money coming in. That some will lend for up to 30 years, but the hard money lenders that I typically use are the ones that lend for 6 months, 12 months, 18 months, and 24 months. And it's a short term loan where they're giving me the money to purchase property. And for me, because I like to fix properties and hold them, it's just something about uh, transforming a dilapidated property into something magnificent. It does something to me. However, you don't have to do that. You could actually just buy a property, use a hard money lender for the short term loan to buy that property, and then flip it, right? So flip it meaning sell it. So you may not have the money up front. That hard money lender provides that money for you. You are paying them on a monthly basis, interest only. Let's just say it's for 6 months, and you decide you want to buy a property and sell it. You have 6 months to sell that property and pay the hard money lender all of their money up, in full. But at the same time, you are making monthly payments to them. Same vice versa if you are a buy and hold type of investor like myself, who likes to fix dilapidated properties and place beautiful families into these beautiful homes that we create so they can create beautiful memories. Depending on how your loan is structured, you have 6 months, could be 12 months, could be 18 months, could be 24 months to get that process done. And the way your exit strategy out of that is, for me, because I'm a buy and hold, is I go to a regular bank, a local bank, or a local credit union, or I go to another hard money lender who will finance it for 30 years, or I'll go to Rocket Mortgage, or I'll go to a broker and have a broker find me a lender. Either way it goes, I am refinancing, paying out my hard money lender, and now getting a new loan for 30 years where the payments are lower, and I'm putting a tenant into that property, and that tenant is now paying the payment, the interest, and the taxes on that property for me, and I am making cash flow. Cash flow for me is money that I bring to the house after I pay all the expenses associated with that building. Now, expenses could range from, I don't know, you may be paying a light bill. You might, I'm from South Carolina, so we say light bill. You might want to say electric bill. You might be paying the water bill. You might be paying to get the grass cut. You may be paying HOA fees. I don't personally buy properties in HOA communities because I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to pay the fee. And number two, I don't want to have to go through somebody requesting, can I paint my house this color or this blah, blah, blah. But anywho, cash flow, and also money that you put away for reserves in case anything goes wrong with the house. Let me tell you this, when I am rehabbing my houses, I rehab my houses like new. As you can go through my Facebook pages, you could go through my YouTube channel, Sue Ham, you can see the conditions that we get these houses and how we take them back up to their glory.
And the reason we do that is because it lessens the amount of calls that tenants will place either to you if you are managing the property yourself or to your property management company that you have hired. So when you make them like new, you have less calls and all you're doing is collecting cash flow. But yet we still put money to the side for reserves in case things happen, because things do happen, right? Occasionally. However, if you rehab them like new, you really lessens the things happening. So cash flow is money that you bring to the house after you pay all expenses associated with that property. I hope I answered your question. Awesome sauce. Quentin says, I'm a commercial lender and would be happy to answer questions if you would like to share my info. Hey, awesome sauce. I just shared you, bro. I am all about helping as many people as I can. I do not come from a scarcity. I'm sorry, guys. I keep looking up at the camera and then looking here. I don't come from a scarcity mentality. I believe it's more than enough for every freaking body. And who knows, Quentin, maybe we can get you on the show and interview you. Okay. Kajari Butler Dace, I hope I pronounced that right, said, okay. Any other questions, guys? Listen, this is great information we're putting out. We even just shared a commercial lender here who happened to pop on the show. I don't know, Quentin, but I'm glad you're here. So the only thing we ask in return is that you share the information. That's all we're asking. Any other questions before I pop off? Just want to say, if you're in the Kingstree, South Carolina area, around this area tonight, there is a talent show, Kingstree's Got Talent. And a celebrity guest judge will be here tonight. And then she's actually performing tomorrow. She actually performed on The View. She was the runner-up, I think. So y'all come check it out. I will be there, and I hope to see you there. I just want to share. Okay, we got one more question. Oh, cool beans. Glad that cleared it up for you. Awesome sauce. Also want to share one more commercial before we go, but you can find me at moneywithrealestate.com. That information is right. Where's my finger? That information is right down there below. Thank you. I appreciate that. I love to hear that it's great information. I love to know that the words that I'm saying is not going against a brick wall, that people are really respecting it and receiving it and are going to implement it into their lives to make their lives better. Awesome, Quentin. We'll make that happen. We will definitely make that happen. Thank you for joining in from LinkedIn too. Have to reschedule our call, still need assistance with the project. Hey, you are one of our mentees, LaRonda. So anytime, just hit up the calendar and we can reschedule the call. So if you buy my course, guys, you have access to me in our Facebook group, and I set up strategy calls, and we are constantly educating our people. Thank you for the information. Thank you, Tashonda. Listen, repay me on this Friday, guys, by sharing the content. I really appreciate that. I appreciate you guys so much. Again, you can find me at moneywithrealestate.com. I am Salon D.I. Hammond, aka Suham Baby. I just want to leave you guys with this and hope that you have a fantastic day. Check out this commercial and listen, get started. Start doing the research. Even if you don't have the money to buy right now, start doing the research, right? There's plenty of free information on YouTube and Google if you have the time to do that. If you don't, if you want everything put together in one centralized location where you have a mentor, then you can find me at moneywithrealestate.com. Be blessed, y'all.
Did you or a loved one spend 30 consecutive days at Camp Lejeune from 1953 to 1987? If you answered yes, you may be entitled to compensation for toxic waters that have caused serious health issues and deaths. It costs nothing to see if you qualify for compensation. Call the SAB Law Group at 843-355-5349 or visit sablaw.com for more information.
We're a real estate investing school that helps people like you learn how to invest in real estate and generate passive income. Our course will give you all the tools and resources you need to get started in this exciting business. We will teach you how to buy and hold properties, how to fix and flip properties, and how to grow your net worth by owning real estate. There are many ways to invest in real estate. You can buy older properties, fix them, and rent them. You can buy turnkey properties which require no rehab. You can build, take over payments on loans, or you can have the seller finance properties for you. Take our free training to see if real estate investing is for you. You do not have to be a licensed realtor or have a degree to start making money with real estate properties. We are more than willing to teach you how to take control of your life, time, and money by investing in real estate. Register for our free training at moneywithrealestate.com. Keep in mind, the majority of wealth was and is created by real estate investing. And even if you do not take action now, I can guarantee you the information in the training is going to blow you away. Before you go, check out the amazing transformations we have been working on. Follow more of our journey on YouTube at Sue Ham. If you have questions, please fill out our contact form and we will get back to you as soon as possible.
Until next time, guys, remember to live, love, learn, and laugh. Don't quit. Follow your dreams to success.